Alright guys, that's right. We're here. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Today is the day after Thanksgiving. We are hitting back. It's a little later today because we had a demo out in Vitamin World in Albany, New York. So hitting a little later today. It's about 6:30. I'm here with Hunter and Billy. We're hitting some back today. We're doing all close grip exercises. We just did pull-ups, close grip pull-ups with the same bar or the same handle that we're using on there. So we hit 6 sets on the pull-ups. Now we're doing a couple sets, 6 sets, 15, 12, 10, 10, 8, or something like that. Exercise we're doing, close grip pull downs. We've got the same bar, we have a different bar, but same concept here. Close grip pull downs to the top of your chest, so you're not coming too low, you're not swinging back, so you're pulling towards your stomach. Make sure we're hitting the top of your chest so you don't sway backwards or anything like that, okay? Next exercise, dumbbell rows, 120s, as many as you can. Hunter got 8.
I got 35 almost.
Next exercise are these. Superset with these. Okay, guys, girls, whoever's watching. The rest of this video is going to be a Q&A. However, it's only going to be about one question. And that question is, how do I make sure I don't lose what I've accomplished this holiday season? So, maybe this is a question that you have, maybe it's something you've thought about, maybe you're thinking about it right now. Regardless, the answer is to stay calm. Alright, so when we think about it, okay, think about it logically. Don't think about a ton of things that are going to go wrong. Now, it is pretty much impossible for you to lose everything you've accomplished over a couple days of eating whatever you want, okay? That has absolutely nothing to do. That is not a bad thing. That isn't something that you should avoid. It is something that you should do here and there. Now, let's use example for Thanksgiving, or the day before Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving Eve, when people go out, and Thanksgiving itself. Okay, so let's use 2 days or 1.5 days or whatever scenario you're in. Okay, it could just be Thanksgiving. Now, first of all, it's kind of like a bad a bad example, because Thanksgiving, besides like pie and stuff, traditional Thanksgiving, you pretty much don't have that bad of food. Okay, so Jax is here still, so it's a Q&A with Jax. Just FYI, guys, he's here. Back on topic. Okay, so let's say you plan to eat a bunch of pie and all this other stuff. So I don't even really think the food is the problem here. I think the idea that people get is the problem. Okay, I feel like people think they'll ruin everything over one day or 1 or 2 days. I feel like people think too outside the box on this one. They look into it too deeply, because they've just been so brainwashed with, I can only have this and this and this, or else I will get fat, or I will put on a bunch of weight. Okay, and it's just not the truth. It's just not the truth. That's a bad angle, but my arm's getting tired, so I'm gonna hold it like this. What the truth is that you're literally not going to lose. You're not going to put on a ton of weight if you have one bad day. You will put on some weight, yes, okay? If you take a day and a half or 2 days where you just eat whatever you want in a surplus, okay? Because whatever you want might not be in a surplus of what you already eat, okay? So, looking at it realistically, okay, do not get upset with 1 or 2 days. Okay, so Christmas Eve and Christmas coming up soon, coming up in about a month, and you cannot concern yourself with, okay, I am going to eat whatever I want, so I should be worried. You should not be worried, because the way you look at this, okay, is you go, you mess around, you eat whatever you want, you eat a ton of calories, you eat a ton of cake and a ton of pumpkin pie, apple pie, whatever it is, okay? As long as you get back on track after that, then you're good. You're good. Yeah, it might take a couple days, a week and a half to lose the water weight or whatever you put on those 2 days. And yeah, you might see a difference. You might see it in the mirror. You might see it on the scale. But as long as you get back on track, it'll go back to what it was. And I think people think too much. They worry too much about putting on weight. They worry too much about losing size, about this and that and the other thing. Drinking. They worry that going out and getting drunk one night is going to fuck them up. And it's not. It's just not. As long as you get back on track after the event, Christmas, I know Thanksgiving is past, it was yesterday. As long as you guys are on track, I feel like it was a good time to put out a video talking about this. As long as you get back on track today, if you didn't get back on track today, then tomorrow you get back on track and you're good. Okay, just stay back on track, get back into your normal routine, normal workout schedule, normal eating habits, whether it's counting macros or you're on a diet. Just get back to what you did beforehand and you're good. And it's going to take a couple days. Maybe it takes a week or two, depending on how much you ate. Okay, so not to put anybody down, but that's just the way it's going to be. It's going to be different for everybody. I can't tell you that it's going to take this long, X amount of days. It's going to take as long as your body, as long as it takes. You know, there's no correct answer for everybody, but you're not going to lose what you've worked for over a span of 2 days, 3 days, whatever it is, okay? You're not going to lose it as long as the next day you get back on track. And if you're too hungover that day to get back on track or whatever it is, then the next day you get back on track and you're good. And the amount of days, who knows? Depends on the person. So I can't tell you that it's going to take this long, but you will not, the point of this video is that you will not ruin anything with the holidays events, going out and eating, having fun, going out with your friends, going out with your family, drinking, all these things will not affect you as long as you get back on track. Period. That's the question. That's the answer. Do not worry. Stop worrying. Things will be okay as long as you're on track. Simple. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.